So hello everyone, it is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into another battle of the during this week of Natasha Denona. So I told y'all I had like 3 different Natasha Denona dupes to talk about. You all have seen them in my what is the video, main chick side chick video. So I figured we could just compare each one of them. So today's video is gonna be on the the Cabana Club palette versus the Circo Loco palette. So I'll show you what both of them looks like, just in case you haven't seen the main chick side chick video or my side chick makeup video. This is what they both look like. So I'm feeling like we can come up with a similar look with each one of these palettes. It's not gonna be the exact same colors, but I feel like I can still make 2 somewhat similar looks. So I figured we go ahead and try it today. Obviously the Colourpop one has way more neutral, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna literally just go down this row right here. Go down that row right there, those 3 shades, and that's what we're going to use. And then in here we're going to use the corresponding shades. So I'm going to use the shade Acrobat right here, which is a cream to powder. I'm going to use what was it, this orange shimmery shade right here, which is called Spiral. And then we're going to use, what's the other one, I'm going to use one of these bluish shades to make it look, probably the shade right here, Flip, because that's the closest one to it. So without further ado, I have already primed my eyes. Let us get started. So what I'm going to do is, I hope I brought enough brushes over here for what I need to do. Yes, I did. Thank God. I got the whole brush set over here, so I should be good. I'm going to take my pencil brush, and I'm going to start off with the Colourpop shade. The navy blue one is called Pool Party. Oh, please let me zoom in. So, take that and start. What I normally do is just work on an outer V. Now, obviously, this shade is going to be a different tone, but I just want you to be able to make similar looks, or have those similar, I guess, pops of color, if you will. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the bright blue in the inner corner, and then we're going to put the orange shade all over the lid. Just blend it on out. And put it down to the lash line. I don't remember, I haven't done a blue and orange look in a while from what I remember. So y'all can let me know down below if I'm wrong. But I feel like I haven't done one in a while. So I'm hoping it means it's acceptable because I haven't done it in a while. Okay, so that's how we look on that side. We're going to go ahead and start blending out the other side now. So let me get my, where's the brush I had? Oh, my pencil brush. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take my pencil brush now, in the shade Acrobat, and do the same thing on this side. So as you can see, this one is smoother, more creamy, and easier application. But in all fairness, it is cream to powder, so it's giving that smoothness, whereas I feel like the Colourpop one's a little more difficult to use, but I am using more detailed brush, so that might be why. But I figure that that type of color on the other side is hard to formulate, especially at a decent price, so that might be why it's not performing as well. I can't say, but as you can see, they're clearly 2 different colors. I feel like I blew out the Colourpop side way more than this side. But again, it could be because of the type of brush I'm using. I'll take one of the, I'm just bringing it up higher to make them look, you know, more even. Yeah, now they look a little bit more even. Okay. Next, we're going to go into the orange shade that we put all over the lid. So, it's going to be this shade right here. So, I'm going to get a brush. And just following the shape of my eye. Get some more in the brush. So the navy blue shade is Pool Party, and this one is Bahama Mama. If anyone's curious. And then the second brush we use for the navy blue shade. I'm trying to blend some of the navy back on there. I didn't add anything to the brush. I'm just trying to blend what is already there and see what we can get done with that before I start adding extra. But what we're looking like, I'll grab that clean brush real quick and just dust all over here. And yeah, y'all saw it was clean. I didn't add any product to it. Just I do have a little bit of glitter fallout on my face. I can't figure out if that's from the first and the second one. I'm putting all the Colourpop brushes on this side so that way we don't confuse them with the brushes from that we're gonna use with the Natasha Denona palette. So I'll take this brush now. I'm gonna go into the orange shade in here called Spiral. Not giving pigment and sparkle like the Colourpop side at all. If I remember correctly, that's what I didn't like about the shade. Like it wasn't very like pigmented and sparkly. It's more like on that satin side, and I'm not a fan of satins, so I think that's why I ended up initially taking it out, because y'all gonna see a video of how I recreated this palette and changed the colors in it. I had to literally change them around just to do this video because I had already changed it to the way I like it, or the way I think it looks cooler. So the same pencil brush and try to dust over the edges of that orange that we put down just to make it. I'm thinking about wetting the brush just to see if we can get the orange to be a little bit more pigmented, because I'm really not feeling the way it looks right now. And I got some setting spray over here, so I take the fun setting spray from SpongeBob and I'll put the color on here, and then I wet the brush, and you can see how well that goes. So I put a couple squirts on there. Let's see if it does any better. If I remember correctly, it didn't do too much of anything extra when I originally did like that, and I felt like it made my lids look like cakey and flaky. So by adding it on top of this, yep, that's exactly what I did. I feel like it just made like a flaky paste on top of like the shimmer that was already out there. So okay, but that's pretty much it. Let's just go ahead and put these shimmers in the inner corner, and then I'll zoom you out and y'all tell me which eye you think looks best. Okay, so got two different brushes here. I'm gonna start off with the Colourpop dye, and that shade is called Cool Off that we're putting in the inner corner there. So I don't know what I just dropped. Oh, did you misplace primer? So here is our Colourpop. All done. Now, let's get into our Natasha Denona eye. So I'm gonna take that shade Flip, which is the closest in tone to that eye, and just go ahead, swatch it. It's like the shimmery version of what we put in the crease. As you can see, they're like two different finishes, because this is more like a metallic finish and this is more like a shimmery, glittery type finish. But let me zoom you all out so we can have a discussion. Okay, so let me know what are y'all thinking. Oh, sorry, I didn't dust this other side. Let's be fair and dust both sides of the brush. So get a brush and dust off Natasha's side real quick. And this is a Makeup by Ariel A11 brush from the Morphe collection. Okay, so now, tell me what y'all think. I don't like the way the mattes blended out on the Colourpop side as well as I like the Natasha, but of course, she charged $129, so it need to be blended as smooth and as effortlessly as possible, and it did. So there's that. However, I like the shimmers on the Colourpop side way better. I feel like it's giving me the brightest in the inner corner, it's giving me the brightest on the lid. Whereas I feel like I had to build up the Natasha Denona one on the lid, and now it just makes me look like I have crepey older eyelids. So I'm not liking that. And the inner corner isn't popping like I want to. I mean, the color is nice, so it's popping like that, but it's like it's not popping the way I want. So if I had to pick, I would want to use Natasha's mattes and then Colourpop shimmers, because I mean, there are some shimmers in this palette that are really nice, but the ones we used were not. That's why I took the oranges out of here originally. But those are my thoughts on it. Let me know your thoughts below. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.